Hello, Jesse McDougall here with the Martial Arts and Money, episode 11, season 1. It is April 9th, and it's been a bit of an update. I can't remember the last episode was about a week ago, maybe just 8 or 9 days. So I made a mistake. So I want to open up with, I made a mistake. But with the objective for today is we're going to get out a campaign, an email campaign, and we're also going to get out an SMS campaign. And so making that decision requires creativity. So it's not just so binary, just do this and do that and get the mail out. So there's got to be some thought processes going into that, and I wanted to show that part of the process because what I want to make sure I do is show all angles of what I do and reveal all my secrets. And it's like, I can show you all the secrets, but you're not going to do the work. Most of you guys won't do the work. I've been doing this for 8 years now, and before I started this business, like 15 years of personal development and corporate training. So yeah, but no, I just really need people to. So here, I'll show you. Oh yeah, so my mistake. So my mistake I made was I let my friend that I met on Facebook, Ravish Shankar, onto my server. I gave him root access because he wanted to install this open source software for teachers, people producing their content, and they can host their course and people can come watch their course. And having a course and selling $1,000 course, that's a proven process, that's a path. People pay that. So you should be, my advice to you if you're making a course is your course has a sale price of $1,000. So anyways, he got on my server, and I've noticed this with a few people. Just one of the things I'm a retired professional, a mixed martial arts fighter. I've been doing martial arts for 20 years. And one thing I notice is people will just take over. But what I'm learning the hard way is before you take 2 steps forward, sit back and conceptually plan and ask conceptual questions. So, like Buddy gets on my server, and I'm learning like people just they don't regard any of the work that I've done, the framework that I've laid in this business, and I don't blame them because they don't know that they didn't lay the framework. I led the framework, so I got to start protecting my own framework. So the guy gets on my server and he's just hacking away. And I knew like right away, I was like, oh, I don't like what this guy's doing. I'm not comfortable with it. But I didn't say anything because I'm not a leader where I give someone the keys and the permission to go make mistakes or to make money or whatever, and they make mistakes. I'm not going to get in their way of them doing that because I just see what they can accomplish. So he installed Martia database over top of my SQL. I already have, I have an enterprise Linux setup. He already, but he didn't ask a conceptual question like, well, what do you already have installed? What database are you currently using? That didn't register to him. He just got on the server and just started hacking away with his line commands, and he was looking up on articles and this and that, and I was. What did I say? Oh yeah. And I was like, so he's going off and I'm like sitting back. I'm like, he's trying to figure this out. And I already know the answer. I'm like 4 steps ahead of him. I'm like, dude, you need me to open up a port on our router. Right here. Boom. These are all the ports, okay? So you're looking like internet traffic. If you're looking at it from a bird's eye view, it goes in and out, in and out. It's all binary. And data goes through each of these ports. This one goes on SSH, goes on 22, HTTP 80. HTTP is web traffic. RoboMail, that's our our platform. Moodle, that's what you wanted to install. Moodle. Let's see that. Open source learning platform. Management distribute under the GNU General Public License. Cool. But I want to see images. So one of the things I realized was where did the mistake happen? The mistake, I was working, I had email going out on my IP. I increased the volume 400% from the week before. Things were looking good, and then Ravis messaged me this, and I said, and I was working on another task, and I switched because I got shiny object syndrome, because I was like, oh yeah, if I could have Moodle installed and I can do my course and host it from my own server, and people are buying my course for $1,000, and this is all coming through my server. That's awesome, and that's where my business is going. It's just you gotta one task at a time. So I got shiny object syndrome there, and yeah, that's what led to the problem. So long story short, it's been a week of repairs back and forth with my engineer, and we're finally back, and we got to get on those daily backups like ASAP. I'll check out Moodle another time. Alright, so okay, let's get out of there. Alright, so now I'm basically, this costed me 8 days of production, so 8 days of lost campaigns. Like, these are all little tests, right? Okay, so let's get to work. Okay. All right, so here's all the lists we have, and this is the first thing that was not bothering me, what's the word, or I just knew that it was time to make this episode, because as you can tell, there's like, look at all this data here, import. So the imported column, there's probably about 700,000 people here. I think this list and this list might be the same. They're not here, but I don't even know what this is. So how's the best way to get this out? Okay, there's multiple ways that you can approach this problem. And remember, we're here to make money. The one way is I could load up all the lists in one campaign and boom, just blast it out. But I already know 80% of those, we've been over this in the previous episodes, 80% of the 80, 90, probably 80 will be deferred, auto-blocked, okay? We don't want that. So what I'm doing is building up my delivery rate. I want a 100% delivery. It's like, why should, if a mail server doesn't accept my email message, there's a problem for that, and my business is, not quite optimal, we'll say. So here's, because, and what's funny is you take these smaller lists and you build up your reputation, but it's all about generating clicks. And what I learned was I just take this one, political subscribers, boom, and I just hammer it, and it still generated 200 clicks for an accounting email creative. So yeah, so I don't really know what to do, so you got to make a decision, because you got to move forward. Okay, yeah, so, and this is conceptually planning before you actually take action. Because what I'm thinking is just take this, continue from where I left off. What I want to know is, I know if I take this list here with 127 people and I send that at, 6 emails per hour, I'm going to get, 95% delivery. So the next part here is 676, and I was getting good delivery. That's when my server went down. So this is where I think long-term versus instant gratification. Instant gratification would be bombing all these emails out, see what stick to the wall, and see if we made any money. Could do that, but I've done that for years, half a decade, sending 100 million emails a day. I'm telling you, that is not the way, but it does make money. If you want to go that way and you're going to put in the work, that's fine. Send me a message. You just have you turn and burn your VPSs. It's just a lot of work. So why don't we just take from where we were and keep pushing forward. Okay, so we're going to have to test. So I think we're going to have to do all the creatives, generate creatives. I suspect all the links are wrong. They're just dead now. Because you got to have new links. Because we might have had to do a fresh install of RoboMail. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's work on this creative here. So I want to add in the first name. See, it just says hi. I want to add in the first name. That does increase your conversion rates. It's this one right here. Yeah, there you go. See, 3 Jacob Robinson. Okay. Campaigns. Yeah, just so you guys know, like at the end of the day, like we'll see how everything plays out. But I'm an accountant. That's my trade. That's my technical trade. That's the value that I bring to the marketplace. It's the value I bring to my client's business. So I might as well keep going with that. I don't really like doing accounting. It's quite boring, but if I get the work, I can outsource and train my team. But hopefully this will take off. And what I want to do is create the army, I call it, the martial arts of money army. And I can do that because I can make infinite amount of people an account on my platform here. And I have proven offers that make money on email. Oh. Okay, whatever. See, what I wanted to do was, don't go backwards, but I wanted to send out something like Corona related, because you'll get more engagement, you get more clicks. So right now we're just trying to warm up the IPs to build up reputation. So we don't really actually care how much money we make. We're more focused on building up the delivery, because you build up the delivery and you keep the delivery and you respect the game of email, you're going to have a way to get your message out every day for the rest of your life. And that's a powerful thing. Now you have a network. Now you have an intangible asset. Now you have an audience. Now you have buyers. Now you have prospects. And there's no way this is the funny thing, I don't know, just in our industry, people don't show numbers. They don't show numbers. And I already know, or I know through experience, is a list like this that we have here. I mailed this data. This is these clickers I have. It's just a pad file. It's low engagement. I know that, but they still do engage. So versus trying to have the best engagement and missing money on the table. Now, there is more money in smaller targeted lists for sure. So the way that I'm approaching this problem is actually wrong conceptually. I should be setting up my drip campaign and then buying traffic into the funnel. And you're going to build way more reputation with the mail servers, especially Yahoo and Gmail. Now, I don't have money to spend on funnel right now, and you need anywhere from 5 to 15 grand to actually get your profit machine going. And that's another thing people don't tell you. 5 grand if you hit it off from the beginning. Most people don't do that. I probably won't. So I shouldn't shoot myself down like that, but it is what it is, right? I'm not trying to be the best. I'm just trying to build myself an affordable living. Okay, so hi, I'm Jesse. Among other things, I am an accountant. Oh, see, here's something I just learned recently. See, I didn't HTTP, put HTTPS. Because right now, if I send this and it goes to Gmail, it's going to show up as a risky link. But if you put a S, means it's secure, then it's not going to be a risky link. So there's no reason not to use HTTPS. There's no reason. I don't want to hear it. End of story. Move on. Okay. So hi, I'm Jesse. Among other things, I'm an accountant. I am looking for new clients. Do you know anyone? New clients. Do you know anyone that owns a business? Or do you need your appreciate the business and value okay, so hi, I'm Jesse. Among other things, I'm an accountant. I'm looking for new clients to serve. Do you know anyone? Oh, do you know anyone that owns a business? Yeah, because the first thing is I want a business owner. I don't want to do personal tax returns. I only do them because I have to survive. Oh, let's see, look at that. Warning potential security risk. So it looks like the SSL certificate is gone. We'll fix that later. But I know, so Organ Nutrition, see you got that green little right there? That's from an SSL certificate, which you don't need to buy. I'm blown away that people just don't know this stuff, and they spend like $6 a month on an SSL certificate for their website. It's like, I could do it for you in 5 seconds. I'm not hating, I just, you know, anywho. Close that, I'll fix that later. Close that. Oh wow. Okay, let's see if Orca Computers came up yet. I always do this. So Orca Computers it's not going to come up because it's propagating. And usually the propagation doesn't take 24 to 48 hours, but it does a lot of times. And so whenever I get into that issue, I'm always like, I want to see how fast it propagates. And I don't just leave it alone. It's like, just leave it alone for 2 days and come back. Go focus on something else. But just the way my OCD mind works. Goes to a YouTube video. See, now here I've got to say something like enticing for the for the prospect. Enough about me though. How are you doing? First name. And then I got to say something like, just to get their attention, to get them more connected emotionally into the email. Now, everybody needs a personal tax return done. So that's cool. So what do you say to someone? Like, just say something like, do you like cats? Yeah, let's do it. Do you like cats? Or are you more of a dog person? So I know this link isn't going to work. I already know that. Okay, so we'll go to Office 365, which is that it? Let's go here. Oh yeah, we found it. Great. Oh, I see. Okay, Pulpit Tree of Jesse. Okay, so here's something interesting. If I took this link here and I put it in there and I sent myself the test email, it would work. But the next day, the link doesn't work. It's a Microsoft thing. It's a security thing. So it's like they expire the link. I don't know why. It's weird. So this is where knowing how to do this, the Tree of Jesse that I keep talking about, is really important. So we're going to go to and so we've got this one down here, book a call. Boom. This is very powerful. This very powerful. It's the redirect. You know what though? I'm kind of well, we'll see. I'm kind of worried about right now because if you go to Orca accounting, boom, we get that a security risk. It's like you're an accountant, but you're a security risk. Like, you know, who's going to want to use me as an accountant? Anyways, so what we'll do is I'll see the delivery, how it's going. See how we don't have that green certificate? And if we get good delivery still, then this doesn't really affect delivery, but it probably does. So I probably should fix it first. But I don't know how to do that right now. That would be a task switch, and I don't want to do that. Okay, there's all our lists. They weren't there before. Let's just see if see, there's something going on here. Oh shoot, we got a problem. See, the IPs should show up right here, IP groups. See this IP group right here? It's not showing up. Shit. Well, we got a problem. So that's two problems now. That's a bottleneck. Yeah, see, the other domains aren't added. Okay, I'm back. I just added my, I guess what we're going to do is I was going to send off an email to my friend, but I'm going to schedule the SMS campaign first to see how, or to see how it goes. So now again, what kind of message do we want to send? Oh, why don't we do, yeah, so what happened was I sent this one when my computer crashed, learn TikTok dance moves right here. Yeah, okay, so let's go to YouTube. Here's a bit of a hack, okay? Like when you're warming up your IPs, you want to send content that's got millions of views or whatever, because the mail servers are going to recognize that. They're going to see, oh, that URL has had millions of hits. It's an okay email. We can deliver that email. It's not a phishing scam or something. So, learn TikTok dances 2020. Okay, let's watch these first. Or there's 3 minutes of this, we don't have time for that. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Again, HTTPS, there's no reason. This looks messed up here, this unsubscribe link. This don't make sense. Well, just leave it for now. Oh, I don't think that unsubscribe link is right. See, because there's like a HTTP and then another HTTP there. Let me open up another. Oh, I'm in the wrong. That's wrong. Okay, let's do, what do we got here? Okay, let's do, let's cancel this. Go to check this out. Buzz Sumo. You can go here and get ideas for content to send. Yeah, see, they want money, $100 a month. Like, I can't afford that. It's like, the thing for me is like, you know, when I had money to spend, I'm spending the money, and I don't mind spending the money. But when you don't have money, you can't get the tools you need to succeed. And I'm glad that I bought this piece of software here, RoboMail, when I first started, before I even sent my first campaign. This is a $30,000 piece of software. But I don't like when you, and I've already done this, I've had so many tools where it's per month. Next thing you know, like 20%, 30, 40% of your overhead is going to per month tools. And if you're giving 40% away, what are you really working for? And it's just not good business practices. So you just scrape everything down to what's essential, Spartan style, to make the money come in. So I don't know, let's just see. Let's go to ClickBank. I'm ready to use it right now. It's annoying. So when your account is inactive or dormant, they're just gonna close it, and that's what happened here. And my account got, like, they won't give me an account. I had to get my friend to open up an account. They said I'm banned and to go find another network, and I have no idea why. And that's basically it for an SMS campaign. It's so much. You can see it's so much easier than sending them an email. So I'm just gonna save this. So here are these footers. That's interesting. Save. Missing header from. There's no headers in an SMS message. That's why. Oh, the only crappy thing that's going to happen here is I can't use the Tree of Jesse structure. Like I can't do a redirect Tiger King and put it in here. It's going to go to this googly gop link. You can't log in, so you only log in on the mobile, I guess. Watch now. I don't want to watch. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, now we're good to send the campaign. Okay, we're going to go slow because there's so many settings here. I don't want to miss anything. I've learned the hard way making mistakes, sending thousands of email campaigns. Okay, first we send, oh, we don't have Seeds mobile. Yeah, okay. Now, no header, no, the body file, we select that there. So this Tiger King. And here we select Twitter. And so I can have multiple SMS accounts. We have so much, I'm so excited, I gotta be honest, like, there's an infinite amount of scalability here and work for people and making money, but you know, you got to do the work just like I've got to do my work. You're not going to do, I can't do your work for you. Okay, the left side looks good. Okay, I think this is pretty easy. This is a lot easier than email, that's for sure. Send it off. There. Now, I'm recording this from my office with my server. What happened? Where'd it go? That's not cool. Something must have happened, so I'm gonna have to email my buddy here. Okay, so we are bottlenecked. Okay, so we've done everything we can do. I didn't get the result that I wanted. I was hoping to get at least one email campaign and one SMS campaign. Not going to happen. And if you remember, the framework for these sessions are try to complete 2 tasks. And we did our best though, and that's that. And so I'm really just waiting for the affiliate platform to come up. The guys in India, they're going to be working on it. I have to rebuild the database because Ravish destroyed the database for my affiliate platform. Guy. So anyways, I think we're going to wrap it up here. But I do want to make a couple sales comments or whatever. My name is Jesse McDougall, and I'm looking for, we do want to generate creative, drumming up business. I'll do this before I forget. Learn more about me, Jesse. So you can go to Orca Accounting Contact. Oh, what? What are you talking about? Damn. Something's going on. Yeah. Okay, we're going to wrap it up here and send off this email. So, I am looking for accounting clients. If you're an affiliate marketer, you want to join the movement here, make some money, and learn about all the stuff that I'm doing and do it for yourself. I've got all the tools and resources that you need. You got to do the work. If you do have a business and you're an affiliate marketer, you're going to need an accountant. So I'd like that business as well. If you know anyone else that owns a business that needs an accountant to do their year-end work, I'm the guy. Or I have a monthly plan that I do. I make people monthly financial statements. So those are the two things that I'm kind of looking for. If you wanted to help me in any way, that'd be great. Awesome. Thank you. Have a good day.